Welcome back! In today's lesson, we're learning useful English vocabulary that starts with the letter D, from dishonor to dump. You'll learn clear definitions, common collocations, and practical examples to help you sound more natural in English. Dishonor, loss of respect because of bad behavior. He brought dishonor to his family when he was expelled from university. Disinfectant, a substance used to clean and kill bacteria. Use disinfectant to clean the toilet. Disloyal, not loyal or faithful to someone. He was disloyal to his best friend. He was fired for being disloyal to the company and sharing confidential information. Disorder, a situation without order or a medical problem that affects the body or mind. The room was in complete disorder. Eating disorder, a mental health condition related to unhealthy eating habits. She is getting treatment for an eating disorder. She has a sleep disorder. Dispenser, a container or machine that gives out small amounts of something. The soap dispenser is empty. There's a water dispenser in the office. Display, to show something or a collection of things for people to see. The store displays new clothes in the window. The shop had a beautiful window display. She keeps her cups, teapot, and glasses in a display cabinet. The jewelry is in a display case. Display emotions, to show your feelings openly. He rarely displays emotions in public. There was a display of flowers. Public display, an action or feeling shown openly in front of other people. They had a public display of affection at the airport. Showcase, to present something in a way that highlights its best qualities. The exhibition showcases the artist's best paintings. The watches are in the showcase. Dispute, a disagreement or argument. They had a dispute about money. There was a dispute over the contract. Distribution, the act of giving or delivering things to different places. The distribution of food was organized by volunteers. District, an area of a city or country with official borders. She lives in the business district. Dive, to jump into water head first. She dived into the pool. Take a dive, to suddenly fall or decrease quickly. Sales took a dive last month. She did a perfect dive into the pool. Diver, a person who swims underwater or jumps into water. The diver explored the reef. Diving, the sport of swimming underwater or jumping into water. Diving is popular in summer. Scuba diving, the activity of swimming underwater with special breathing equipment. We went scuba diving on vacation. Scuba dive gear, the equipment used for scuba diving. Don't forget your scuba dive gear before the trip. Diving board, a long board above a pool used for jumping into the water. He jumped off the diving board. Dock, a structure where ships stop or to bring a ship to land. The boat is at the dock. They docked the ship. Loading dock, an area where goods are loaded onto or off trucks. The truck is waiting at the loading dock. The ship is in the dock for repairs. I placed my phone in the charging dock. She put her smartwatch on the charging dock. Domain, an area of knowledge or activity. I bought a new domain for my website. This topic is outside my domain. Math is not my domain. In English, public domain is used for copyright, when a work is free to use legally, not to mean that everyone knows something. If you want to say that something is widely known, use common knowledge or expressions like everyone knows that. Everybody knows that. It's common knowledge that he left the company. Everyone knows that he left the company. Domestic, related to the home or to one's own country. She bought domestic products. The president focused on domestic issues. Domestic policy is different from foreign policy. Dogs are domestic animals. The cat is a domestic species. Domestic chores, regular tasks done at home. I do the domestic chores on weekends. The airport has separate areas for domestic and international flights. I'm taking a domestic flight to Barcelona. Dormitory, a large bedroom for many people, often students. She lives in a college dormitory. Dose, a measured amount of medicine. Take 1 dose every day. She needs an extra dose of motivation. He needs a daily dose of exercise. I could use a dose of luck today. Overdose, too much of a drug or medicine. He was taken to hospital after an overdose. Dossier, a collection of documents about a person or topic. The police prepared a dossier on the suspect. Double, twice as much, or to make something twice as much. They doubled the price last year. The price has doubled. The company doubled its profits. I ordered a double espresso to stay awake. The hotel room had a double bed instead of 2 singles. Be careful. This door has double locks for extra security. She has a double life. By day, she's a teacher, but at night, she's a musician. I got a double portion of fries by mistake. Double check, to check something again to be sure. Please double check your answers. Double meaning, a word or phrase that has 2 meanings. Often one is funny or rude. That joke has a double meaning. Dozen, a group of 12. I bought a dozen eggs. The recipe calls for half a dozen eggs. We bought half a dozen rolls. Dozens of people, a large number of people. Dozens of people came to the party. Dreadful, very bad or unpleasant. The weather was dreadful. Dreadful mistake, a very bad or serious mistake. It was a dreadful mistake to ignore the warning. Drama, a serious play or a situation full of strong emotions. We watched a TV drama. Stop creating unnecessary drama. She always creates drama at family dinners. Don't create drama over something so small. Drastic, very severe or extreme. The company made drastic changes. Drastic measures, a strong or extreme action. The company took drastic measures to save money. Drawbridge, a bridge that can be raised to let boats pass. The castle had a drawbridge over the moat. Dressing, sauce for salad or material used to cover a wound. Add dressing to the salad. I like my salad with Caesar dressing. The nurse changed the dressing. Dried, with no water or liquid inside. I love dried fruits like apricots. Drip, to fall in small drops. Water dripped from the roof. IV drip, a medical system that gives liquid slowly into a vein. The patient is on an IV drip. Dripping tap, a tap that lets water fall slowly in drops. The dripping tap kept me awake all night. Drop, a small amount of liquid or to let something fall. A drop of rain fell on my face. She dropped her phone on the floor. There was a sharp drop in temperature. Drop a call, to suddenly lose a phone connection. Sorry, I think we dropped the call. Drug, a substance used as medicine or taken for pleasure. The doctor gave her a drug. He was arrested for drug possession. Drunk, having drunk too much alcohol, he was too drunk to drive. Get drunk, to become intoxicated with alcohol. He got drunk at the wedding. He was too drunk to drive. Dry, without water or to remove water, the clothes are dry. Dry your hands. My skin gets very dry in winter, so I need a good moisturizer. Dull, not interesting or not bright. The movie was dull and too long. The lecture was dull. The knife is too dull to cut. The knife is blunt. Dull pain, a mild but continuous pain. She felt a dull pain in her back. Dumb, unable to speak or not intelligent, informal, sometimes offensive. That was a dumb mistake. He made a dumb mistake by leaving his wallet at home. Dumb question, a silly or not very intelligent question. That's not a dumb question, it's important. That's a dumb question. Everyone should know the answer. Play dumb, to pretend not to understand something. He played dumb when they asked about the problem. Silly, not smart or a bit foolish, usually lighthearted and not offensive. That was a silly mistake. Difference with dumb. Silly is gentle and playful. Dumb is stronger, more critical, and can sound offensive. That was a silly mistake. Don't be silly. Don't worry, that's a silly question. I can answer it. Foolish, lacking good sense or judgment. Unwise. It was foolish to go out in the storm without a coat. Difference with silly and dumb. Foolish implies poor judgment. Silly is lighthearted. Dumb is stronger and can be offensive. Dummy, a model of a person or something not real. The shop used a dummy in the window. Dummy, a person who is not very intelligent or makes silly mistakes, can sound childish or informal. He felt like a dummy for forgetting his keys. Difference with silly and dumb. Dummy is often playful or childish. Silly is lighthearted. Dumb is stronger and can be offensive. Dummy version, a test or not real version of something. This is just a dummy version of the website. Dump, a place where waste is left or to throw something away. Take the old furniture to the dump. This place is a dump! Duration, the length of time something lasts. The duration of the movie is 2 hours. The duration of the flight is 3 hours. Short duration, lasting a small amount of time. The meeting was of short duration. Dumb and Dumber is a 1994 comedy film starring Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels. The title refers to the two main characters being extremely foolish. The film is famous for its slapstick humor and exaggerated silliness. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep practicing. See you in the next video for more useful English vocabulary.